an old man and an arrogant horseman. The elder was sitting by the side of the road when a haughty courtier, accompanied by a magnificent retinue, galloped past him headlong. Angrily whipping the old man, the courtier shouted, "Get out of the way, tramp!" When they sped away, the old man got up from the ground and said after them, "May you find everything you want in this world, whatever your desires, and even more." This scene made the deepest impression on a passerby who approached the pious man and asked, "Be so kind, tell me what caused your words. Was it the nobility of your spirit, or the fact that worldly desires, without any doubt, will lead this man to even greater dishonor?" I said what I said, because people who achieve the satisfaction of their true desires do not need to rush headlong and whip old people. Buddha and the villagers. One day, the Buddha and his disciples were walking past a village where opponents of Buddhism lived. Residents poured out of their houses, surrounded them and began to insult them. The Buddha's disciples became angry and were ready to fight back. After a pause, the Buddha spoke, and his speech confused not only the villagers, but also the disciples. At first he addressed the students. "These people are doing their job. They are angry. It seems to them that I am an enemy of their religion, their moral foundations. That's why they insult me, and that's natural. But why are you suddenly angry? Why do you have such a reaction? You behaved as these people expected, and thereby allowed them to manipulate you. And if so, then you are dependent on them. But aren't you free?" The people from the village did not expect such a reaction either. They fell silent. In the silence that followed, the Buddha turned to them. "Have you said everything? If you haven't spoken out yet, you'll have that opportunity when we come back." The puzzled villagers asked, "But we insulted you. Why aren't you even angry with us?" The Buddha replied, "You are free people, and what you have done is your right. I don't react to it. Therefore, no one and nothing can make me react the way he wants. No one can influence me and manipulate me. My actions follow from my inner state, from my awareness. And I would like to ask you a question that concerns you. In the previous village, people greeted me with treats. I told them, 'Thank you, we have already had breakfast. Take these fruits and sweets with my blessing to yourself. We can't carry them with us because we don't carry food with us. And now I ask you, what do you think they did with what I didn't accept and gave them back?' One person from the crowd said, 'They must have taken these fruits and sweets back and distributed them to their children and families. And today I do not accept your insults and curses,' said the Buddha. 'I'm returning them to you. What will you do with them? Take them with you and do whatever you want with them.'" Donkey and horse. A donkey and a horse were coming from the bazaar. It so happened that the donkey was loaded above the head, and the horse was running light. They walked halfway. The donkey was tired, grunting, barely breathing. "Be a friend," he asked the horse, "help me. Take some of the cargo." But the horse didn't move an ear. A little later, the donkey pleaded, "I can't stand it anymore. Help me." But the horse only spins his ears. The road went uphill. The donkey feels that he is about to fall, and for the third time asks the horse, "Help." "All right," the horse agreed. "I'll take care of something. You carry the load, and I, so be it, will groan and take a breath for you." The donkey walked a dozen more steps and fell. Get up, darling," the owner begged, but the donkey could not get up. "There's nothing to do." The owner unloaded the donkey and put all the luggage on the horse. Now the donkey was running light, and the horse was grunting and puffing for two. A peasant and a missing purse with money. One peasant noticed the disappearance of his wallet with money. After searching the whole house, he did not find the wallet and came to the conclusion that it had been stolen. Going over in his memory all those who came to his house recently, the peasant decided that he knew the thief. It was the neighbor's son. The boy came to him just before the disappearance of the purse, and no one else could have committed the theft. The next time the peasant met the boy, he noticed many confirmations of his suspicions in his behavior. The neighbor's son was clearly embarrassed by him, hid his eyes and generally looked like a naughty cat. In a word, every gesture, every movement betrayed him as a thief. But the peasant had no direct evidence, and he did not know what to do. Every time he met the boy, he looked more and more guilty, and the peasant became more and more angry. Finally, he became so angry that he decided to go to the thief's father and formally charge him. And then his wife called him. "Look what I found behind the bed," she said, and handed him the missing purse with money. The next day the peasant looked at his neighbor's son again. Neither in gesture nor movement did he look like a thief. Snail and tree. On a cool spring day, a snail began climbing a cherry tree. It was spring, and the cherry was covered with white. Sparrows in a nearby tree began to make fun of the snail. "Why are you climbing a tree? Can't you see that there are no berries there?" "Yes, for some reason I chose the highest tree." Without stopping, the snail replied, "I can already see that this tree is blooming more abundantly than others, which means that there will be a lot of berries on it. And when I get to the top, the cherries will appear on it." A bearded Jew. Two young Jews argued about whether a real Jew should wear a beard. In the end, we decided to address this issue with the wise old rabbi. "Tell me, O venerable rabbi, should a real Jew wear a beard?" "No," the rabbi answered them. "A real Jew should not wear a beard." When the young Jews were already returning from the rabbi, one of them suddenly caught himself. "Listen, Rabinovich. The rabbi told us that a real Jew should not wear a beard. But the rabbi himself has a huge beard. The old man is just messing with our heads. Let's go back and ask him." The young Jews returned to the rabbi. "O wisest one, you told us that a real Jew should not wear a beard. Why do you wear a beard yourself?" "Because," the wise old rabbi answered them, "I have never asked anyone whether a real Jew should wear a beard."